I don't need you. You are too big. And you. And you. And you. Nope. 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 Ow. It's gonna take me a while to get used to putting boots on that you actually have to tie it. I've all the work boots I've ever had have just been just slip them on. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Hello, good evening. Hello.
She got you to do a little dollhouse too.
Are you kidding me? Dude, we need to set up all the lights and the bees for her bed. Take a picture.
We need to do that. Let's do that tomorrow.
I'm super busy tomorrow. Extremely busy. Actually, I need to go run by that brick store
Will you
afterwards.
Did that check for me? Is that way out your way?
No, I'll just do the giant loop. Greenville, Johnson City, Gray, Kingsport. Troyers for what?
Your bear paw.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I might do that. How's it going, everybody? What happened to my... Oh, nope, not that. Everything's all discombobulated because I changed it up the other day. Wow, that's hot. Good Lord. Whew. Thing's been sitting in there for a few minutes too. Nope, too big. I should almost be able to do this by memory now. I've done 2 of them. How's everybody tonight? Oh, I need you.
Dave, your feet are going to feel so much better.
Probably. I would imagine so.
It was 11 wine.
Yes.
Yeah, the ones that you've been wearing was not meant for what you've been doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They kind of have. Let's put it this way. They've worked. They've been working. Charlie, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Bay, thanks for liking the live as well. This thing is getting finished tonight. I have 3 bags left. 2. Kimberly, what's up? Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to stop by the UPS store. Kimberly, you need to send us your address so I can send you these minifigs. There's 14 of them. Mine was pretty good. I ended up working today, which is good. Pretty far out there. Like I was out in the sticks. Um, but I had a phone call earlier with a guy that I've been working with. That was a pretty awesome phone call. He does. I don't know if you've ever seen in movie theaters. Some movie theaters have them. Other people just have them in their homes. But it's like in their theaters, they'll have like the skylights or the not skylights, starry nights. So when you look up, there's all these fiber optics that stick through the ceiling, and it makes it look like you're sitting under the stars. Well, he does that as his main one of his main uh, trades that he does. Like that's what he does, and he has a he has a company or something that basically wants him to start kind of not mass producing them, but wants him to build those and basically service kind of most of the East Coast. Um, Basically, like building them and then going out and installing them. And he called me and asked if I basically wanted to be part of it. So, yeah, might be a really cool thing. So I'm going to meet with him tomorrow to talk about it a little bit more. That'd be fun. I've seen those. I've installed a ton of different theaters, but I've only ever done like the projectors and the speakers and lights and stuff like that. I've never done any of those the star ceilings. So it should be fun. We'll see about that. Yeah, of course about the minifigs. I think they're more up your alley than they are ours, and some of them are like they're pretty. They come with accessories and everything too, so they're pretty unique from the looks of it. But what did I do? I did something wrong. This is not the right piece. So yeah, I'm glad you jumped on because it reminded me that I have to stop by the UCS store to send you those, and then I got to send King. Was it King Tom? King Vaughn, right? King Vaughn, the Chiefs, the Chiefs ball. I feel like I'm missing a piece. We got the bag 6 of the Mona Lisa. Oh, nice. Wait, when did you get the Mona Lisa? Did you make a post about that? I must have missed it. Okay, I'm missing a piece. Did I use it? Dude, that's kind of in the way. Oh, I did mess that up. Whoops. Can I take this whole thing off? Last Thursday, no post. Ah, okay. That makes sense because I was like, I would have seen that. What's that?
2018 to now is how many years? 7?
7. Oh, this is not cool. All right, just gonna do it. How are you liking that one? How many pieces are in that one? It'd be kind of cool to do more of those art pieces. The Mona Lisa and the Big Wave, Great Wave, whatever it's called. I know KJV was working on that one. I really like how now compared to before, Lego has gotten into doing stuff like that. That it's like you could actually hang that on your wall, and it not be like a something to be like, oh, you got Lego on your wall. If that makes sense. It's interesting. I want to build it. Well, I really do. 15 and 3. Do you not like it? Do you not like the Mona Lisa? Or just gonna figure out how to get the Home Alone house by the end of the year? That'd be a cool one. That would be a great one to build at Christmas time and have up during Christmas time too. Who knows? Maybe Imagineer will have that in one of their upcoming giveaways, and you'll win it. Oh yes, I know. Gosh, I want that. We got to, yeah. Somehow, even if I have to sell something, I got to get that gingerbread AT-AT as well before Christmas. I don't know if it's more for the Darth Vader Santa Claus or for the gingerbread AT-AT. I think the cool thing is the my wife was really into gingerbread houses growing up. I did a couple, not too many, but it's kind of like a twofold thing. I want the minifig, and I know Cass would like the gingerbread, even though it's Star Wars, right, babe?
Yes. These are maybe 11.
Yes, size 11.
Do you think the shoes are getting too tight on him?
Huh? No, I don't think so. Wait,
Should I go up? If we get him boots, should we go up a size?
did she get the set my mom built? Jackie, thanks for the follow and you're awesome. You're awesome. Wait, what's that, Kimberly? I remember you talking about the set your mom got, but I can't remember which one it was.
Do you think I should have been 11 and a half or 12 in boots?
Probably 12 because he's gonna be growing soon, and if he's in 11s now, he's gonna outgrow those. Oh yes, I do remember you sending me that now. Okay, no, we haven't got it. Still working on the money side of things, but I do need to get her that one. Who knows? Her birthday's coming up in October. Maybe I'll get her that for her birthday.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. She's October 26th. Uh-oh, you might have a birthday twin.
Woohoo!
See, I'm waiting for her to say. Oh, your mom's the 25th. Jackie, hello. I thought you were going to say your birthday was on the 26th as well. That would have been really funny. August 28th. That's right. I remember you talking about your birthday. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. My wife won't let me get any Lego for my birthday. See? Crickets. Crickets.
Should I do suede or like a fake leather?
For who?
For boots.
For you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Isn't suede like, doesn't it damage easily?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not. We live out in the country, babe. Probably not the best of ideas. Kimberly loves your mini Falcon.
This is so cute.
That was actually a really clever idea. I didn't know. I don't know most of the videos that she makes. So when I saw that one the next day, I was like, oh, that's such a cool idea for a video. Because she had, well, I didn't know she was doing something with the Falcons because she had the mini one, the bigger one, the one that's like that, and then the UCS Falcon. So it's like I knew she was up to something. I just didn't know what exactly. But I thought that was a good video. Trying to get her still. I asked her if she wanted to finish this tonight. She said no. Obviously, because it would have been her sitting here. I don't know why she's not afraid to get in front of a camera. It is. It is fairly addicting. It's fun though. But it's, we always joke about how I get distracted and I'll start talking chat and I'll stop building. I feel like she would be even worse. Like she'd sit there and talk about like, I don't know where this piece goes, and then she'd just look at the chat and just talk to people while she was being distracted. 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that's one thing that we honestly need more than it. I should stop building Lego because we don't have any more shelves. I do have some wood leftovers from some other projects that we've done in the past, but I don't have any like brackets or anything like that. So that's definitely on our list of things that we need to get sooner rather than later. Otherwise, like this X-wing, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. Probably, well, there's a spot up there. I'll move some stuff, but I just keep cramming things on every shelf that we have. Those shelves are full. These are full. Well, I do have one down there, but I don't really put stuff down there because my kid. Oh, June earlier picked up. Oh, thank you, thank you. Um, June picked up. I got a small. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there. It holds. I don't know. There's probably like 50-ish minifigs in there, and June already picked it up at one point and dropped it, and it partially broke. Um, but she picked it up again earlier. I don't know how, but none of the minifigs fell off. But she had taken the acrylic off, and then the platforms that the minifigs are on, she had taken off 2 of the platforms. All the minifigs were still on there somehow, but she's yeah, our June is a little destroyer. Bev, how are you? Thank you so much. Who's more of your favorite, me or Cass? That's not even the worst though, Kimberly. Earlier, Cass was at the store, so I was with the kids, and Remy's got the high speed train, and he's got just a track out there because Remy's not being a good boy. He doesn't get to play with the Lego high speed train, so he doesn't have the train, but he has the track. And June used one of the track pieces as a weapon to go after Remy. So June might look cute, but she is 100% savage or feral, whichever was the better definition. But which one is June, savage or feral? Is there a difference? They're the same.
She's feral.
Silly question, Cass. Oh, all right. Bev says you're her favorite. That's fine. I'll find someone that's my favorite. I know Bricks will say I'm his favorite. So will Roger. I already know Kimberly's favorite is you. Kim and KGB's favorite is you. It's just let's not kid ourselves. Found you because your wife posted about you, and I got super excited to watch your live stream. Thank you so much. What? Equal level? Okay, I appreciate that. But let's not kid ourselves. We've gone through the various discussion on foods and other things that most people disagree with me on. So, is it Andres? Is that how you pronounce your name, or is it like Andre and then? I always feel bad. I try like look at people's names. I'm like, I don't want to mispronounce their name and offend people. Have you seen the video about the girl who puts? Is that the one where she was lifting it up and she was trying to put it on the top shelf? Yeah, I did see that. I wanted to buy her a ladder. Andre with an S. Oh, Andres, like Andres. 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 We used to live in Southern California, so. But yeah, I did see that video. That was heartbreaking. And then there was another one. I guess this was a couple weeks ago, but this guy had a lot of really big sets on a cabinet thing, kind of like this one back here, but like big sets. Like he had like the big Star Wars sets. I don't think he had Harry Potter on there, but something happened, and the whole thing collapsed. And there was just before and after pictures of all the sets on there, and then all the sets on the ground in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, actually in thousands of pieces. Which is part of the reason why we lock our bedroom door, so our kids can't get in here. Because I know for a fact that would happen to our sets. What set am I building? I am building the UCS X-Wing. I know it's kind of hard to tell. I should probably put the little picture back up. That is the set I'm building. Oh, I would have to rebuild it. Recently, the Ford Dark Horse. Is that a Lego set? Wait, they did a Dark Horse? Why have I not seen this? Babe, do they have this one at Walmart?
What, baby?
The Ford Mustang Dark Horse Speed Champion? They had it?
Mm-hmm.
It's $27. You didn't get it?
You told me not to get you anything.
I asked if they had Speed Champions. Speed
I'm
Champions,
sorry.
these ones are cheaper. And it's retired. I honestly had no idea that they had a Dark Horse.
Well, you know what? Why don't you go to Walmart?
You know what? I will tomorrow. Built the Little Creator underwater sea animals one with inside out cubes and hamster wheel. What? What is this one? What set is that? Ah, Andres says, I blame your wife for not showing you. Joking.
Oh, okay. What's in here?
Oh, they have the Red Bull. Yeah, so my dad actually built that one, the Red Bull Formula One car, the Speed Champion. Thing's sweet. I know, Bev. It's the same for me. It's like it was popular, right? Like Lego was like definitely a thing that kids played with and everything. But just just the difference in the type of builds and stuff that they're doing now is just wild. I don't see this piece at all. Did it drop? %, don't see this piece. It's not here. Oh, wait. I'm looking. It's right here. I was looking for a white one. It's the gray one the whole time I had it. Dude, you guys do have a collection. Like, I've seen some of the pictures and videos you guys post of your walls of Lego. Like, the collection you guys have is really impressive. But see, the nice thing is like you build these sets, right? And then you tell us about them, and then it gives me ideas of like, oh, these are the sets you're getting for your son. That means I can get it for my son when he's a little bit older. He's still just too like what?
Did you make me coffee?
I asked if you wanted. You said you didn't want any.
You're good coffee. You know what it is? It's at Walmart on the shelf with that.
100%. I asked if you wanted coffee, and you said
What
no.
I got Nala?
My wife got Nala a carrot. Sounds like an itch. It's a bummer. What? Oh, Stormy Cube. I'm so sorry. I was looking over at the other chat. I'm good. How are you? I really hope Restream makes it so that I combine all the chats into one feed. Were you able to get those 4 pieces that you were missing? Dude, I want to get Paul Walker Skyline just for Paul Walker. That dude was an amazing, amazing person. Ding, ding. Cool. Saw that. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm going to take them tomorrow. Yeah, it's right there. You literally just walked past it. Stormy Cube, I like your profile picture. Did I tell you guys I met Paul Walker one time? Wow. That was mean, babe. And guess where I met him? Somebody cares that I met Paul Walker. No, I was not. But I actually, I did hear about that. That was actually not too far from where we used to live. I think. Didn't Paul Walker buy that? Wasn't it up in Santa Barbara where Paul Walker bought that ring for that couple? Are you not listening to my story? Yeah, I was talking to you. I don't think anyone else on here knows where Santa Barbara is. Wasn't it that jewelry store that Paul Walker was in when he bought that couple a ring? Wasn't that was in Santa Barbara, right?
I thought that was Shaq.
No, Paul Walker did. Maybe Shaq did that, but Paul Walker definitely did that. Anyways, yeah, okay. Wait, do you live out in California? That's right, in Santa Barbara. I lived like an hour. We used to live an hour south of Santa Barbara, Florida. Oh, okay. Never mind. You just know the story really well. Yeah, so that wasn't too far. I mean, but he lived. I grew up going to church with a guy who he's still friends with the Paul Walker's family. Like he grew up with Paul Walker. Anyways, Kimberly, I met Paul Walker at Neptune's Net, which if you saw the first Fast and the Furious when Vin Diesel and him raced that Ferrari on the coastal highway, the restaurant that they stopped at is called Neptune's Net. That's where I met him at. Whoops. I figured you Googled it. I just remember hearing that story and just thinking like, oh wow, that's not too far from where we live because that was a while ago. And then the unfortunate thing is where that car crash was only about a quarter mile from the company that I used to work at. That was not a fun day. Are they only selling it for like a certain amount of time or a certain number of sets? I mean, I get like maybe not get it in time for the holidays and stuff, but yeah, I mean, you never know. And Kimberly, I'd say if there's one thing that Cass and I have learned over the last couple weeks, months, you never know. Like you never know. Even today, even that phone call I got today, I was not expecting anything like that. What's that saying? People always say never. I hate that saying, but it's kind of true. Andres, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. We will see you on the next one. Oh, that's wait, what? Oh yeah. I did I know. I know. I hate saying it because it's true. Sometimes
Is it annual or is it biannual?
and biannual, I think. But that's why I hate saying it because it's true. And sometimes it's like it's a bad thing that it's true and sometimes it's a good thing that it's true. So that's why it's like, dude, sometimes man, no. I just don't want it. No. Forgot something. What did I miss? Oh, all of that. Oh yeah, that's not good. Holy moly! I forgot a whole bunch.
Send out the KC helmet.
Yeah, no. That's what I was just talking about because I have all the minifigs. So I can send the minifigs to Kimberly, and then yeah,
Sorry, I really don't pay attention.
I know. We know. Everybody knows. Everyone appreciated my Paul Walker story, except for you. Maybe because you've heard it before. I don't know. No, it was cool. Like I was there. So this is the part that Cass might not like. I was there on a date with a girl, and we're standing in line, and she was taking forever to order her food. So I'm just kind of like standing there. I'm just kind of like waiting. And then next thing I know, Paul's standing. Like I look behind me, and kind of did like a double take, and Paul Walker's standing there, and he's got like 2 cases of beer. And I'm like, bro, if you want to go ahead of us, like she's still ordering. And he's like, are you sure, man? He's like, are you sure? Like, I don't mind waiting. It's like, dude, like you're ready to go. We're not. Go ahead. He said, thanks. He got in front of us, chatted. She was freaking out, and then he left. Cool story, right, babe?
I will pay attention to you in like 5 seconds.
What are you doing? Hi, Mando. Mando. Hey. Mando, come on. Don't knock over the camera. Oh, boy. Okay, this one. This one is going here, maybe. Maybe. Hello, Sierra? I did. Did you not get to see it finished? Oh boy, that thing. I gotta find the other pieces that. Well, that's good, Bev. Congrats on the new job. All right, 1 second, Kimberly. I'll grab it.
Good job. Exciting.
Yeah, apparently it's gonna get her out of a better area from the sounds of it.
See, I hear that. I hear the good stuff.
Yeah. My wife is more interested in the things that you guys are saying than what I'm saying.
That's not it. I just got excited for other people.
I know. 1 second. I'll grab the jaw set.
Do you think Tan would wash me out like a Campbell's Tan?
No. Dun dun dun. Here it is. Kimberly says, Cass, you could rock any color.
They're my best friends on there. Do you think like it's oatmeal?
Oatmeal? Definitely. Just remember, I like cold oatmeal.
Ugh, you're disgusting.
Pretty sweet, huh? This thing is so rad. Like, the, yeah, like the fishing boat, like all the details and stuff on it, it is pretty sweet. Like, it's cool. This thing swings around. The shark is pretty awesome. I'll show you that in a second. I was trying to show the other side of the boat. Yeah, this thing is really, really cool. there's just a bunch of cool little details on it. But dude, the shark. Hold on a second. The shark, I think, is just what kind of makes this whole thing. Like they did such a good job designing the shark, and like you can leave it on the shelf like this, a shelf, the this whatever this thing is, or there's a stand, and yeah, there's a tail that you can build, so you actually could set Jaws on a stand like that, and he's complete. Um, but yeah, they did a really good job with the shark, I thought. Um, even just the teeth, like getting the teeth, it's pretty rad. So highly recommend if you're ever able to get this set. I think it's a really good set. Yeah, no, I agree. Like this is definitely the way to have the set. I mean, they designed it like this. It's definitely the way to have the set. I don't remember how long it took because I built it on live. Always strong. Hello. What did it take? 2 nights, 3 nights to build this? So I think it was 2 nights, and so that would have been about 6 hours. Yeah, I know. I know. I really want that one, mainly because my son loves Lightning McQueen. Kimberly, I'm going to a Lego. It's not a Lego store. It's some guy just owns a store out here. It's all Legos and everything, and he's got a bunch of the older. I guess a couple years back, Lego did a bunch of Cars theme sets and stuff like that, and they have some of the. I mean, they got like a whole end shelf, like 4 rows, all different kinds. But dude, like a small box like that, Steve McQueen, maybe 100, 200 pieces. These people are asking like $50 for this thing because it's a retired set, obviously. But it's like the pricing of it is wild, but it's still really cool. I never knew that they made a Cars theme. Um, but yeah, no, the speed champion McQueen looks pretty cool. Oh, Caleb, you are, dude. I want that one. I almost got a borrowed door once. Caleb, if you haven't seen on Rebrickable, there is a an expansion of the Barador. It doubles the height of it. You need 2 Barador sets to build it, but dude, it's awesome. And like I said, it makes it twice as tall. It adds like a whole huge base. Um, Bought it today. Ah, well, congrats on that, man. I'm gonna put this back, but Kimberly, definitely recommend this if you're able to get this one. Super cool build. I need to get a light kit and a sound kit because I want to play the Jaws music through it somehow. You know, I keep saying that, and I actually haven't even looked up to see if they make one. Kimberly, did you also see this? Someone made for me. Oh, the camera keeps autofocusing. It's a coffee mug. It says "Bricks for Dads." Thank you, Maker Experiment, for that one. That thing is super cool. All right, Lego Jaws. All right, so they do have them. Light My Bricks, of course. Light My Bricks has them. Game of Bricks, Light Tailing has it. Shoot, I don't. It's really interesting. So, Light My Bricks is expensive, but they do have some pretty awesome wires, and the lights that they use are pretty good. But like, it's $60. Let me see how fast if I can share this thing. Oh wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I should be able to add. Okay. Whoa. This might not work. That is not working. All right. Let me see. There we go. Hold on a second. Oh no, we did this before. Okay, can you guys see the light kit? I gotta click back. That is Light My Bricks light kit. That one's pretty cool. But then light tailings.
Did you tell your family about that phone call that you got today? Or was that your...
No, I haven't talked to anyone about it yet.
Told your, like, Aunt Kathy texted me.
Oh, she's on live, so.
And I was like, oh, you told them? Don't tell Laura.
It's almost the same thing. Like it's, well, their lights are a little bit more. Yeah, they got more lights on the bottom. It looks like, I don't know. These ones have lights inside the cab. This one has a light up top. So I don't know if any of them have sound though. I gotta see if they got sound. But all right, well that's cool. They do have them. Okay, back to this. 3 more bags. 3 more bags. Don't need to apologize for that. A Jurassic Park Lego set would be cool. They have them. I've got a T-Rex skeleton over there. The Jurassic Park T-Rex skeleton, and they've got a bunch of other ones, smaller ones. They've got like some like the Triceratops skull head, the T-Rex skull head. But then they got a bunch of. I actually have another small one. It's got a couple raptors and there's like a Jeep that you can build. What? Yes, I did. I've been meaning to talk to you about that later. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna start shoving this in your mouth at night.
Are you actually gonna get on camera?
I have the trash cans right here.
Oh. Everyone say hi to Cash. She's finally on camera.
Hello.
Do you want to build this bag, babe?
Nope, I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna crawl in bed, and it is past my bedtime.
No, it's not.
Dude, I slept so bad last night. You know why? Because you were. That's what Caleb sounds like when he snores.
That is the sound of peaceful, restful, rejuvenating slumber. If you can't appreciate that,
I can.
the couch is right out there.
You can just shove your booty out there.
Do you want help? What? Do you want a knife or scissors or something?
My nails are pretty strong. Got it.
I already know these are going like this, so I'm just gonna prep those. Kimberly says, "Hey, Cass." Bev says, "Hey, beautiful." Hi. Kimberly says, "Oh no, you didn't, Caleb. Too far, my friend. Too far." The things that Cass and I say to each other.
Oh, you're bad.
She can be really, really mean. Some of the things that she says, like
Really?
really mean.
What did I say to you today?
I don't know, but it's probably not appropriate for TikTok, so just be aware of that. There's kids watching, babe.
I want to change him. Oh, it's so cold in here.
I know, it's because I turned that little AC thing on. Oh, I can't wait for winter when it's like 20 degrees outside. I can just open the window. Don't do that. That is not cool. Everyone on here will appreciate me, or will not appreciate that and be like, dude, that's not cool.
That's for telling me to sleep on the couch. Say it again.
I didn't tell you to sleep on the
Say it
couch.
again.
I suggested that was an option for
You
you.
want to suggest it?
Do it. You will be hated by everybody in here.
Oh, I'm laughing.
Look, Kimberly said Team Cass for that one, but that would make her Team Anti-Cass forever,
Ow.
which is fine. I need more people on my side. Did you see that? That'd be like me, like when you're yarn overing, like walking with a pair of scissors and cutting your yarn over. She knits from time to time. She's, that's borderline. All right, well, I would find it extremely frustrating if she picked this up and dropped it on the ground. You saw that's what she was suggesting, right? Not just like kicking all the pieces over that I just separated and semi-neatly put together. But if she whacked the X-wing off the table, you wouldn't be a little bit mad on my behalf?
Oh, it's cold.
Thank you, Kimberly. See, that's what I was going for. And Bev said that you love me too much to knock over the X-wing off the table.
I know I couldn't do that. In my mind, I chucked it off. Just want you to know that.
No, I know. It's all in good fun.
Oh gosh.
All right, I think.
I can sleep in tomorrow.
Well, no, you can't because I'm leaving early in the morning.
You said you weren't gonna leave until like 8.
Yeah, that means you still have to wait, babe. You don't wake up till like 10 sometimes.
Okay, first of all, that's a bloody lie.
It's not a bloody
The
lie.
latest I sleep is 9, and you keep me up until 2.
I don't do anything.
With your bright lights. Just so people can see how bright these lights really are. Okay. Do they see that difference?
I mean, I guess I could build like this. It's actually not that bad.
No, I can see that. It's your irritating voice. I'm just kidding.
Wait. Kimberly said, "Oh, Jennifer, thanks for following." Kimberly says you still need to do that special alarm clock for her, Caleb. Damn it, I don't remember what special alarm clock. Remind me.
Oh no, the one where you actually make up for your alarm.
I did. Okay. I'll admit, last week, I used to be really bad about my alarm, and I would sleep there. I've gotten so much better. Anyways, I used to be a lot worse about my alarm. It's gotten better, but last week there was a day where I must put my phone up because I usually put it on top of our headboard, and I must have took it down. I had said I used to. Okay, I own the fact that I used to be a lot worse than I am now.
The used to be part of my brain. Continue.
Okay, well, anyways, it hasn't happened in a long time, except for last week. If I can finish the story, And I did. I accidentally slept in till almost 11 o'clock. And normally I'm up no later than like 7:30 every single day, and that's if there's days where I don't have to go to work, whatever.
And it was the day that he was gonna go to work.
And I was supposed to meet a guy, but clearly he wasn't mad about it, and he forgave me because, as I was telling you guys earlier, this is the guy that called me earlier about this whole, Sky Star Cinema thing. So clearly he's not mad at me too much about it. And yeah, I was late for work, but it's all good now. So we're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Yeah, almost literally, Cass just threatened to actually didn't hit it, but she threatened to actually like whack it off the table. So it would have flown once.
You're so dramatic.
Oh, that's right. Kimberly. Yes. I'm glad she reminded me of that too. I'm going to attach one of my sets. I could actually do this one. I could do this one and have it on a pulley system, and the alarm would fly over our bed, and you just hear the sound of X-wings, and then I'll get the TIE fighter, and I'll have it chasing behind it, and we'll wake up to the sounds of Star Wars space battles every single morning. I love it. And indeed, sir, you are. You are in time. I'm probably going to finish this thing in the next like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe longer. Keep distracting me on chat. That's more fun. Plus, KGB is not here to yell at me on Cass's behalf. So, and now Cass is in bed under her blankets, distracted by her phone. So,
all is well within the world.
oh, you're so sneaky. Dang it. I just said like KGB is not here to yell at me to make sure that I'm still building if I get distracted by chat too much.
Dude, she's my favorite.
She just said I'm here. Like I didn't even know. I didn't even see her join. I can't see the list of people who are in here. I don't know how to change. It shows me the top 3 viewers, and that's it. And then anyone that's in chat. But I don't know. I can't tell how many people are in here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can tell that there's 11 people in here right now, but I can't see their names. So very, very sneaky. Okay. See, it's a good and bad thing though that I get distracted because it's fun chatting, but then I forget what step I'm on, what pieces I put down. I summoned her. I know, right? I joined. I was like, what did I walk into? Shenanigans. How's the Venator? No. Tonight the ruckus has been caused by my wife. Star Wars. Mr. Bricks. Star Wars. Hey, I actually did that. I actually didn't choose it. In the group chat, everyone else said Star Wars. I just said that I would vote for it so that other people can get it. Because if Star Wars wins, and if I win, Jedi Tom wants the Brickheads. Kimberly's getting the Mini Falcon, and then the UCS Falcon will be up for grabs. But I won't keep any of it. I know what I'll do. We'll do a dance off, a TikTok dance off, and whoever wins the best dance gets the Falcon. Looking to come over to America the 27th this month. Any part? If I was going to suggest for you to go to one place, oh no, the year. Oh, in 2017. Okay. God, it's just tough. It depends on what you like. I would honestly say no tourist places. That's the hard thing. Like, so the places that I'm thinking of is like Wyoming and Montana, like some of the really, really beautiful countryside. It's touristy in the sense of people go there sightsee. It's not touristy in the sense that it's not Las Vegas. It's not, anything like that. It's just, I think that's some of the most beautiful country that I've ever seen out there. Um, Yosemite in California. I mean, anywhere like in Northern California is just absolutely beautiful. Places no one goes. Uh, Nebraska, South Dakota. No offense if you live in any of those places. I've been to both. Every inch of Alabama, dude. I've only driven through the very northeast corner of Alabama, and it's pretty because it looks just like Tennessee. I have some friends that live in Huntsville, though. I gotta make a trip down there at one point and see them. See, I've only been to Miami, and that was just on a plane, landed there. Oh, hey, my camera froze. Um, we just flew to Miami to get on a cruise ship, and then we went on a cruise in the Bahamas. So I can't say too much about the small towns in Florida. Gosh, I don't know why it's so hard to think of like I think that's the problem is like. But I did the same thing when I went to Ireland. Like I went to landed in Dublin. My buddy lives in Bundoran, which is like the kind of northwest side of Ireland. And I told him when I went there, I'm like, dude, I don't want to go to all the tourist spots. And I was there for St. Patty's Day. It's like I don't want to go to all the touristy spots. Like I just want to go to like the local places. I just want to go to like the local bars, see the local spots, stuff like that. But he's a tourist officer, so he already like knew all the good places. Can't think of stuff like that. South Carolina is beautiful. Just went there. Did I really? I'm sorry. That wasn't even that loud, but I guess the mic picks up.
Are you screaming in everyone's ears?
Apparently, my whistle was really loud.
Babe.
It wasn't, but that wasn't a loud whistle. It's just the way the mic picks it up. I'll make a note of that, not to whistle anymore. Sorry about that. I had no idea. Yeah, Ireland, I would recommend to anybody and everybody. It is absolutely gorgeous there. People there are really cool. The beer's good. Uh, the food, it's okay. if I can say that. But I guess I don't really go there for the food. Go for the sights, the beer, the atmosphere. I mean, it's just such a cool place. And what was really cool is it snowed while I was there, which I was super stoked about. My buddy that lives there, he wasn't happy about it because it doesn't snow that often and he just doesn't like snow. But I was stoked that it snowed while I was there. Okay. Woke you up? You falling asleep? You and my wife. She's curled up in bed already. The food won't beat Scottish food, and the beer is disgusting if it's Guinness. Well, coming from the States, I used to drink Guinness all the time. And after visiting Ireland, I cannot drink Guinness anymore over here. It is. It is. Sorry to hear they had a rough day too. But I feel the same way. Like I was saying earlier, like it's fun getting on here and seeing all the familiar names more so than faces, but it's fun. I look forward to chatting with you guys. Is Guinness a thing in the States? Yeah. So, I mean, so they have it out here, but like the biggest thing, well, there's a number of big things as to why it's not good. I think one of the biggest things is just the water and the ingredients that they use out here is different. There's a lot of places out here that use CO2 and not nitrogen. A lot of people here don't do the pours the way that you're supposed to. Uh, there's a whole list of reasons why Guinness isn't good here. But yeah, I can't drink it anymore. It literally tastes different over there than it does over here. And I've even been to, well, I went to a bar in Chicago one time, and a buddy of mine, he passed away years ago, but his mom worked at an Irish bar in a suburb of Chicago, and I can't see from what is it. I still can't see it. What is it? Just tell me what it is. Hold on a second. I'm telling a story. That's a Jaguar.
I know, but you'll never believe me. They said that they saw it in Big Creek, Mississippi.
Yeah. Do people not know that Jaguars live in Mississippi?
No, they do. They're huge.
That's a big Jag. So yeah, they said that bar, and like we knew it was we knew it was different because when we walked in there, we were the only people speaking English. Everybody else was speaking Irish. But and it was a pretty good Guinness. But the locals there would say like that's like one of the best places you can get Guinness outside of Ireland. And so yeah, so I've never been able to drink Guinness ever since I've been back from Ireland, and that was 2014. So that's a long time. That's never good. Where do you work again? Or what do you do for it? They really don't. And it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't taste the same. But you know the weird thing was when I was in Ireland, the people over there, and my buddy, like I said, he doesn't live near Dublin. He's on the other side of the island, and again, it's more country Ireland than anything. So it's it would kind of be like living in Tennessee type of thing. So like the locals there they're I don't know. It's the best way I can describe it. Close to it. But while I was there, I found myself that I was one of the few people that were drinking Guinness. Most of the Irish people that I were around, their drink of choice, the beer of choice that most of the Irish were drinking while I was there, was Bud Light with lime. Very strange. Don't really understand that one, but to each their own. And they are all ridiculously good at pool and darts. Like insanely good at that. See, that's funny because I mean I don't, but if I did, I would drink Guinness out of a can over Guinness out of a bottle. Like if you're buying it, you know, can or bottle, I think it tastes better out of a can. John Rose, how you doing, man? You working on that crane tonight? I'm a clinical coordinator for an eye doctor. Oh, to do everything but diagnosis. That sounds like fun. We actually had a friend of ours that he worked for an optometrist. Yeah, he really liked it. Tenants is our beer. I don't think I've ever heard of Tenants. I might have actually. I don't know. Oops, I messed this up. Um, hey, babe. Did you know that Kimberly is a clinical coordinator for an eye doctor? I'm just letting you know because I assume once you find that out, you try and get free contacts.
Shoot, it's not a bad idea. I'm blind. No, I need LASIK.
Or LASIK. Yeah, I just gave you up, Kimberly. My wife is gonna try and exploit the crap out of you.
Do you remember when I went to the new eye doctor and then I left and I called you? And he wasn't very nice, but he told me, he said, "Oh, that's weird. At your age, usually your vision stops changing." I was like, "Dang, like, what do you say to that?"
Going blind.
Oh my gosh, leave that part out, dude.
You started bags. Sit back for bed. I'm done for the night. Right on. Right on, we're on. Dude, I can't wait to see that thing when it's done, man. And you definitely got to post a picture of you like standing next to it so you can just see the magnitude of how big that thing is. All right. I'm going to say it because it's true. Nope. Of course. Of course. They change it up and they don't tell me. Or I'm just assuming and I'm not reading directions. That's actually more accurate. How in the world am I going to get this off? By breaking it. Yeah, that was my fault. The build tonight is the UCS X-Wing. And I'm just about finished with it. Got about halfway more of this bag. And then there's one more little bag to go after that. And then I'll be done with this thing. And depending on the time, I have another set that I opened up. It's a Star Wars set, go figure. Sorry. But yeah, might be able to. It's only that thing's only like 300 pieces, so I'm able to knock that thing out pretty cool or pretty quick. Hence why the other night. Yeah. Ah, okay, all right. It's all making sense. I actually hate putting drops in my eyes. Can't do it. I cannot do it, man. Bev, that is a very, very true statement. I've got a family that I've been close with for years and years and years, not related by blood, but in a lot of ways I'm closer to them than my own sibling. And I've always felt that, and a lot of people, I think there was a lot of people that didn't like that I used to say that, but it was true. Very, very true. Do y'all have similar? Do we have smaller sets? I was gonna say, Bev, it's probably like what? Well, you guys are like 8 hours ahead, 9 hours, or 6, 7 hours ahead, something like that. It's definitely late in the evening, night, early morning. Have I ever read Screwtape Letters? No. I kind of want to. I've read a lot of books that quote that book a lot, but I have not read that book. 320. Yeah. Okay. So that would be 5 hours. Oops. It's a night owl. Are you reading that book right now? Yeah. I've heard that, and I know a lot of people that have read that book. Just not have not got around to it yet. I think I might have a free, not necessarily free, but I think I gotta, because I do audiobooks. Audiobooks are reading, right, babe? Did you hear what I said? Yeah, I was gonna say you would not have agreed with me. Audiobooks is reading, right?
It's reading if anybody else does it but you.
My wife doesn't consider audiobooks
I
reading.
don't want to insult somebody else though that might. You I can insult.
So you don't care to insult me, but other people you do care to insult.
Yes.
Got it. I might have a free Audible credit, so I'll see if I can pick it up. Think I should do a current Lego backlog video? I could do that.
Oh, it's shrinking.
We haven't done one of those. Yeah, it's definitely a lot smaller now.
There's so many cool sites I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, I could do that though. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. That's the thing. Like even earlier, like I didn't know that they made a Dark Horse. If I didn't know they made a Dark Horse, I probably would have picked it up at some point because some of those have been on sale. Now I know though. I used to have a Mustang. I had two Mustangs actually, so
But those are sore subject.
it is.
You know
But
what car I missed the most?
the Civic, we know.
Gosh, it was so fun.
We know. We know. I do. I do. I haven't built one, but my dad's built two. I watched him as he built the Red Bull Speed Champion, which was really cool. So I do like. I just haven't got any of them yet. But now that I know that they've got a Dark Horse, that's probably going to be the first one I get at some point. Because I used to be. I can't say I'm a Mustang guy anymore. I don't have one, but I used to have two Mustangs. And it used to be more of a sore subject. Now I don't really care as much. It's a bummer, but whatever. Sir Jeff, how we doing? Bev, I actually am on YouTube. I'm actually streaming on YouTube right now as well. I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and the Purple app. The Purple app. Can't say the name of it, apparently. Oh, John, you saw that? Dude, isn't that thing cool? Like, I wonder how they got all those pieces, or if they truly had all of their all those pieces just like lying around. There's no way, because now that I built it, there's like some very unique parts on that. Um, so yeah, I think they probably had to buy, which still, like, still to do that, like, that's incredible. Um, Such a cool build. Bev, that's my YouTube. Appreciate it. Work, yeah, work was good. I didn't end up working today. I was thinking, like, what did I do for work? I wasn't going to, just because, dude, it was like a 2 hour drive, and my truck, I need new tires on my truck. But anyways, I ended up working. It was good. Just, I worked with an electrical company that I do some side work with from time to time, and pretty much just wired up the upstairs of this house that they're out in the sticks, but it was absolutely beautiful where they were at. They were up on this big hill, overlooks excuse me, overlooks this big valley. Um, I have a picture of it. I don't know if it's going to do it justice though. Let me see. I just want to cap this so these pieces don't fall off. See if this will work. Ah, thank you. It is, and it's not, only because um, like, I used to do that all the time. Like, 2 hours was actually kind of a shorter drive uh, for me in some ways, when we lived in California. But and it was raining today, which, that was another thing, babe. I didn't even tell you, it rained the entire way there, so it might be a good thing. I gotta get new tires on my truck. Um, See, this picture. It's funny, it was still up. This picture does not do it justice. This is just gonna be kind of like, really, like, that's not anything. But so that red house down at the bottom is their current house, and obviously see the dirt patch of where their new house is being built. But like, those mountains that you see off in the distance, those are probably like 30, 40 miles away. So they have just this really amazing view. Um, and right now, all the trees are like slowly starting to change colors. So like, their view in about a month is going to be absolutely insane, because the fall time out here, I'm a winter guy. I love cold weather. I love snow, but I think fall is my favorite time of the year out here. Like, it is so unbelievably beautiful out here during the fall time. It's because you guys rock. Two-timing it on YouTube and TikTok. Love it. No, I'm not going there tomorrow. So okay, so this is actually pretty cool, Jeff. I was telling Kimberly and the gang earlier. So the guy that I've been doing some side work with, that does like the cinemas, I did a couple days with him. He's the guy that I was last week when I slept in. uh, that guy that I've been working with. He why do I feel like I missed something here? Hold on a second. This was already supposed to be all the way on here. And this goes like that. Okay. Um. Oh, KGB, thanks for liking the live. Um. Yeah. So that guy called me today, and I was supposed to work with him yesterday, and then I was supposed to work with him today. and obviously those days fell through. He got sick, and then the job that we were working at is just not ready yet. But he calls me today, and he's like, we're not working tomorrow. Um, house still isn't ready, but he does those like the ceilings in movie theaters that make it look like you're sitting under the stars. Like that's one of the main things that he does. He does a lot of AV stuff on the side just because he can, but doing those star ceilings is what they're called, is kind of like his main thing. Well, he's basically got a company or a investor that wants to start. Actually, no, I guess it is a distributor. They want to start using him to manufacture these sets, and basically kind of for the greater part of the East Coast, kind of be like the main guy to go. Whoops, I put this on backwards. To not only build them, but go install them. And the 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 range that they're looking for him to do this is like 1,500 miles. So he called me to basically kind of talk to me about partnering with him on that. So that is going to be a very cool thing if that happens. So I'm going to meet with him tomorrow to chat with him about that to see if that's something that will work for the both of us, which it will definitely work for me. But yeah, that was really cool. It was really cool. That's the hope. Honestly, like that's the hope. Like that would be something I could really kind of get excited about doing stuff like that. Gosh, man, this thing is temperamental. Yeah, exactly. You're thinking the right way. Kimberly said that because I was just telling about the thing with Steven. Um, she was saying that once this thing, once I start doing this and it's basically takes off, then you can do your mobile coffee truck, babe.
I don't know if you're talking to me or your chat half the time.
I literally said babe, and I started talking to you.
Sorry. I need like a flag or something.
I need to get my flashlight and just start
Yeah,
shining it at you. Kimberly said, because I was just telling him about the. Come on. Oh, and your home. Are you too good for your home? Oh my gosh, that's not even the right spot. Kimberly said, because we were talking about the stuff with Steven, she was saying that once this takes off, you could do your mobile coffee van, truck, trailer.
That's a great idea. I could follow you around from job site to job site and just give you coffee and make you pay for it.
I kind of feel like that would be considered money laundering. Oh, this is not good. I put this in the wrong spot. Now I can't get these pins down. Dude, and this thing, I don't want to turn this thing upside down. Oh, God. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. This thing is super fragile. How am I supposed to pop these things out? Like, all right. See, Bev says that she wants to be able to have coffee at Cass's. Bev says it's not a great idea. It's a fantastic idea. Is it really? How to figure that one be like? But I also just kind of assume that a lot of the building. Oh my gosh, I can't. Well, I can tell you one thing. Both the big Falcon and even the little Falcon, they're both pretty fragile. Like the big Falcon, I actually get scared having to move that thing. Um, but even the little one, like it's just the way that the pieces are on there. Like in order for them to get the angles that they need to get, oh my lord, yeah, it's pretty. Okay, well this thing is gonna rip apart before I can pull these pins out. Jeez, man. I I'm somewhat of a realist. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. The Falcons, as great as they are, look good and are and the most secure when they're not moving. But I mean, you pick up that UCS Falcon and the whole thing just like basically kind of does this. Like it's scary. The smaller one, it's just the pieces can pop off pretty easily, but like you can kind of hold it and it's not too bad. And I won't have to sell my truck. Well, that's actually something that's an idea we're still kind of tossing around just because it's a diesel. Diesel's more expensive. It's more expensive to fix that thing if something goes wrong with it. So, kind of tossing around the idea of getting a like an F-150. Those things seem kind of loose. I wonder if the rubber bands popped off because I don't. Yeah, something happened. I think the rubber bands popped off in there or broke. I mean, I guess if it stays like that, then that's fine. Oh, okay. So you want to talk about heartbroken, Kimberly? A couple of weeks ago, we were at Walmart. TJ, what's up? They are. Well, mine is staged. I got mine propped up, so it's fine. And then I've got the little one up there, and that one's fine because it's out of reach of my kids. But yeah, moving it is super super scary. Um, but yeah, talking about broken hearts, Kimberly. We were at Walmart or Target, one of the two, a couple weeks ago, and the Dark Falcon was on sale for $120. And my wife was there earlier tonight, and she was walking down the Lego aisle, and she was just telling me the prices of some of them, and it's back up to 180. And I was like, "Dang it, man! Could have got that thing for $60 off."
We had like $10 on our account.
Ugh.
Nice try. We married for love, baby.
Yeah, being poor sucks sometimes.
That's why our motto is first time married for love, second time married for money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Oh, it makes me sad, but I'll get it someday. Yeah. I would love to be able to keep my truck, honestly, because I really do love my truck, but it's just like it's just so expensive. And honestly, like I like my truck enough to where, if this whole thing works out and start finally making even just some decent money again, like I would have no problem just paying to get my truck back to, like, just do a full tune up on it, just drop it off to the mechanic and be like, dude, just get this thing back to as 100% as it can possibly be, um, for a 2013 F250. And I would do it just because I really do love that truck. The only thing I really want out of the new trucks is I want Android Auto or whatever it is, because that's like I just want to be like, that's literally the only thing that I really want is Android Auto, just so I can connect to my phone and basically like the maps just pops up on my screen and I don't have to look at my phone. That's it. So unless I can steal a 2025 stereo system, navigation system out of a F-250 and put it in mine. You know, so look, I feel this to my core. Yeah, I know, right? It's heartbreaking. Oh, yeah. Hopefully soon. I think I've actually seen a guy selling it recently on Facebook Marketplace, and he's not selling it for an astronomical amount. So I don't know. Yeah, adulting sucks. So we got some bills and stuff we got to pay first before I go off and start buying any Lego sets. All in due time. It'll be good. It'll be all right. Now that's gonna. Oh, it does matter. I guess it does. Oh no, it does. There's a notch in these. I'm glad I caught that. So honestly, the minifigs is what I want the Dark Falcon for. Like I want that Darth Lord Jar Jar because I saw that theory video years ago and I thought it was like the funniest thing. And it like honestly like it's sound. That's the problem with it is it's a pretty sound argument. So got the Dark Falcon on deal. Do you want? Oh yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, I gotta work a little bit more first to start buying them. And the white Darth Vader. Yep. I love that X-wing content. Brings me back to my childhood. Love it, brother. Yeah, man. It's exactly what it's been doing for me too, man. It's been a lot of fun getting back into Lego and again being such a big Star Wars fan and doing a lot of Star Wars sets. It's fantastic, dude. Because of you, I've been playing Battlefront 2 a lot lately. I've been loving it, man. It's a lot of fun. That's what I got to start doing is just find some of these smaller sets. But like, that's the thing I like about watching some of the stuff that you're doing, Kimberly. Is like the sets that you and your son. No, I gotta do the engines. Um, like watching some of the sets that you're getting your son. It's like I'm thinking like, okay, like I can get Remy that. Like Remy would probably like that. So it's all benefiting everybody. Well, as long as my son behaves himself. He's been a little, you know what, lately. How you getting on with it tonight? I'm good, thank. How are you? I know. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on chat. I also have two chats though. I got this guy over in the purple app, Warpipe Wizard. Guy just keeps messaging me nonstop. I appreciate it, but a 1,000 track pieces, like 1,000 of the Lego track pieces. What set are you working on with that? Oh yeah for the coaster. That's right. Dang man, I want to see that. And now becoming a pro builder. I'm trying. I need to try doing more like mocks, stuff like that. Try and there's a lot of people who I'm not going to name names, but I've watched a couple of other Lego content creators, people who are building, and they have some pretty strong opinions about some people that are just on here just building sets. They're like, they're kind of upset about how that's not true building. True building would be, have boxes of every type of piece in front of you and building. It's like, well, okay, well, not everyone has a million pieces of Lego to just do that kind of stuff with. So it's great if you can, but not everybody has that. So here I am selling out, according to that guy. The wife went mental at me. Did she not know it was coming? I'm assuming not. Dude, TJ, that'd be awesome, man. I will. Yeah, that's one thing. I just, I don't really engage too much in the chat, like in game and stuff like that. But there's some people, dude. Look how cool this engine looks, by the way. I love that. But just, again, like I got the game years ago. Like I think it maybe when it first came out, and I only had. It was funny when I opened the game up. I only had like maybe like 20 hours logged in the game or something like that. So I didn't play it for very long. But I mean, it's great, man. It still looks good. It still plays really good. Um, like sometimes it can take a while to get people, to get a server like filled up, but like overall, man, like it's still a great game. And I don't know, they're doing a third one. People keep kind of talking about it. I don't know if they're actually doing it or not, but what are these pieces? I miss these. Oh, okay. I need to put those on there. Well, I'm gonna build the engines because that's more fun. Then I'll come back and do those. I think the thing though, Kimberly, is like now that you have done some, like it'd be kind of like with the one that I'm doing. I notice it there. I've noticed kind of a difference in the way that I look at different pieces now and the way I could do things. So I mean I kind of think the same thing sometimes. Where it's like I just don't think I've got the. I look at some of the other mocks that people do, and I'm just like, holy moly! Like even oh shoot, where is it? Oh, I put them up there, but like the ones I showed you guys, like the small Venator that I did, and then the Stinger Mantis from Star Wars, like both of those, like I don't know how this guy like he took another or he took those Lego sets, the Arc 170, and then the U-wing, and figured out how to make those out of that, right? Like I'm just like, dude, how do you have the mind for that? But I don't know. I think you just sit in it for a little bit and you start figuring out how pieces go together and how to make, manipulate the pieces to make different shapes and stuff like that. And I think you figure it out. At least that's what I'm trying to tell myself and trying to tell everybody else. Because it's one of the things that so many people on here like they'll get on here and they're like, oh, I don't have patience for Lego. It's like, well, maybe you actually do. Maybe that's just a lie that, or just like a bad agreement that you made, and you actually do have the patience for it. Because I'll say the same thing about certain things. Doesn't mean that it's true. It's just something that I'm saying that's not true, and so it holds me back. Now, I haven't worked on my mock that I'm building in the studio app, which this content creator was not very fond of that app either. He's very much like it's like a purist Lego builder, right? Like one of those guys, which I get. And the guy's good. Like he's very talented at what he does. But not everyone can do what he does. But anyways, yeah, that's just what I think. So even doing my mock, trying to figure out how to get all the pieces together and stuff like that, like I have to remind myself, like, I continually have told myself that I can't do these things, and sometimes it just gets to a point where you have to stop making agreement with. If you guys have seen Luca, the Disney movie, I think it's one of my favorite Disney movies, but you got to stop listening to that Bruno. Nothing's been confirmed by EA. Are they still doing updates to the game? Because there's definitely new stuff in it from when I played. Like, that's not even. That was a really, really horrible comment. Like, I played it so long ago, so of course they've added new things, but like, is it still supported? And they still doing updates? Is basically those kind of. Basically, you become a Lego Jedi. I could do that. I could be a Lego Jedi. Yeah, I'm good with that idea. I miss a couple pieces because I'm too busy chatting. See, that's what I'm saying, Kimberly. Like you don't know, like we don't know what's gonna happen, where certain things are gonna take us. I'm trying to really keep that in mind because I mean the past 3 months for us have been that, like literally the week before it all happened, like I would have never thought anything like that would happen, and even stuff now that's happening with work. It's like the phone call I got today, like I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Was it 2 days ago? Ding a ling. That's my way of getting your attention, and I'm sorry if that was loud. Anyways, 2 days ago I was like freaking out about stuff, and then I get that phone call today, and awesome. Luca's adorable movie. It is. Oh, the Lego. Wait, Lego makes lightsabers? No, no updates. They'll be put instant response. Nothing further. That's a bummer. Well, I hope they. I hope they do. And I think maybe if this is true, but years ago, this is before the first Battlefront came out. But when Battlefront came out, they basically they had rumored before it came out. They were rumoring that they were going to make a Star Wars game that was supposed to be like this huge epic game where you had like the space battle, like basically kind of the stuff in the movie, like Endor, right? Like you had the the space battle going on up above, and then you had the ground battle going on below, and that you were going to be able to kind of like how you can do, like some people get into the aircraft, some people get on the ground, but like you could, it was one continuous thing. Like you could go up and down, and you could get on the huge plans. And then when EA bought the idea, that's when they made Battlefront, and everyone was just kind of like, "Oh man!" Like there was such a bigger plan for it. I'm pretty sure it was Battlefront, but I could be wrong. Maybe so. Again, maybe more. Wasn't loud. Okay, good. Kimberly, if you're in Discord, he's. Oh wait, did you get on Discord, Dank? Wait, what phone call happened? Uno momento on the phone call. Or Dank, I thought I remember seeing a picture of it. Oh, KGB, you haven't posted an update on the an update photo on the Venator. This is the last photo that we need, so we need another one, please. I know Taxman was doing all those giant ship mocks. He's got some crazy ones. I don't know. I thought I saw a picture of it. Bricks. So the guy that I've been doing some AV work with um, called me today, and he one of the main things that he does for work is he does like the star ceilings for theaters. You can do them in any room, but obviously a lot of theaters, uh, home theaters and movie theaters will get like the ceilings that look like you're sitting under the stars with all the fiber optic. Well, basically there's a like a distributor that wants him to start basically servicing, um, manufacturing those, and servicing like a lot of the East Coast. So basically, from where we live in East Tennessee, like 1,500-mile radius, because they get like orders for these a lot. Um, but he wants to start manufacturing them and selling them, and basically like well, so the guy that I've been working with, he would build them because he builds them in his shop, and then he builds them in panels so that when he goes out there, he literally builds a 2x4 frame, slaps these panels up, runs all the fiber optic down to the controller, and off you go. Um, but so essentially, they want him to manufacture them so that they could sell them to all these people that apparently are wanting to get them. And so I got asked to meet with this guy, to kind of talk about partnering with him on it, because he can't do it by himself, and he didn't really give me a whole lot of like number details and stuff like that. But the volume that they're talking about is more than he's going to be able to handle from the sounds of it. So um, yeah, so that could be a pretty big shift in directions for me. And not only that, there's a company out of New York that does themed theaters. So like, let's say you wanted to put a movie theater in your house, but you wanted it Harry Potter themed, or you wanted it Lord of the Rings themed, or you wanted it, um, Red Sox themed, or whatever it is that you want, right? This company will basically design the theater, and then they can install it, right? So everything from custom walls, custom paintings, um, wood sculptures, all that kind of stuff, like that kind of stuff. And there's a theater in Kingsport that apparently is interested in having that done. And so this guy that I've been working with, he's like, I could do it. He's like, I can get everything for it. He's like, I just need to find the right people, the artists and stuff like that, to do that. Now, I'm not an artist. I can't draw. I can't paint. I can't do any of that stuff. Um, or I should say, I don't. I've never tried, but uh, I go the church I go to. They're kind of big into some of the art stuff. So it's like I told him, I'm like, dude, all I got to do is make a phone call, and I could get in touch with somebody who's like, oh yeah, like I could tell you about who to call for stuff like that. So so yeah, I don't know. Things with this guy might pick up here pretty quickly. So it's kind of exciting stuff. But that's what I was telling them earlier. It's just like that was a phone call I was not expecting, but I'm super stoked about it. If it means me not crawling underneath houses and up in attics anymore, sign me up. Sign me up. I do, because the guy that I've been working with is really into. He's really into it. He does have a lot of the contacts to get the stuff that's needed. Um, so, yeah, it I think it would be a good move, but I'm gonna go talk to him about it tomorrow. So we're out of popcorn. Ooh, babe, we should make popcorn. Oh no, TJ, that is 100% what they did. That's all it is. I used to play a lot of Battlefield, and that's all they did. I mean, that's what most of them do. Everything is just one polished turd on top of another polished turd. Like that's all of them do. So it's kind of sad. I mean, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you play anything else, but like Starfield, um, I played a little bit of it, but that just felt like, you know a polished version of Fallout, and Elder Scrolls. Like it's the same thing. It's just, and even the story I kind of heard. I haven't like I only played maybe like 4 or 5 hours of it, but even the story I heard is kind of similar to Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. If you ever played that, it's good. Okay, add a popcorn. Babe, popcorn actually sounds kind of good. Gotta get today. Yeah, TJ. I think you're probably already in bed, but yeah, man, that guy's cool. Him and his wife do a cool thing. He'll sit there and play Battlefront, and she's reading a book behind him. This is the coffee mug that I got. Pretty cool. I don't know why that is. What about YouTube, Jeff? Because well, no, everything is streaming through. I'm streaming everything through OBS, so it should be the same across everything. I don't know. Yeah. I made good coffee tonight. That is good coffee tonight. All right, let's finish this thing. I got all the pieces. I just sitting there catching up on chat. Yeah, that's it. So my worry is, I think the rubber bands came off inside this thing. Wait, is that right? YouTube and TikTok sound the same. It's different. Huh. I'll have to Google that and see. Because it's, I mean, the audio should be the same across everything, but I have no idea. All right, so this is wrong. These need to be lower so they do that. Problem is, I don't know how to get to those rubber bands if that thing is broke or if they popped off. Like, does this whole thing? Oh, maybe it's not broke. I don't know. Oh no. We're breaking everything. Okay, not gonna lie though, I feel like I'm holding a model from like the 1970s Star Wars films. Except this. Oh boy. I should have done that. I think Hagrid is my favorite character from Harry Potter. Because that's like the best line ever. Dang it! This is not good. Everything's falling apart. Stand by. You just finished this one the other day? Dude, that's awesome. I might have a question for you here in a minute. Because I was trying to like twist the thing to open and close the wings, and it wasn't really doing it very well. And I'm taking these side panels off because I was trying to see if there was a reason why. Like I thought maybe the rubber bands snapped or popped off or something, but they didn't. But is it should these things like open and close and kind of hold themselves open and close, or is it? Why won't you go in your home? You too good for your home? There we go. Whew. Okay. I can breathe again. All right, put these engines on. That's an X-wing. That right there is an X-wing, babe.
Wow. That thing's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
You're so ridiculous. Babe, you're like clapping so loud into the mic.
Sorry. Johnny Ringo. Um, I'm not kidding you. That was my the claps are fine. No whistles. Noted. No claps. No whistles. Claps okay. Make a note. Uh, honestly, Jeff, when I popped the wings open like that, that was my first thought. Is this might be, dude? That thing is. Let's see if I can move it so it's more like completely in frame. Holy moly, that was. Do it again, gladly. So it's cool. You only have to turn it one way because it. Oh, if you, I guess you can turn it too far. Yeah, yeah, you can't turn it too far. That was funny, Jeff. You know what's funny is the minifigure does not fit in here. Like the canopy won't close if I put Luke in there. It won't close. Dude, that one's up there, man. This thing is freaking cool. I kind of wish you could change the angle of the of how it's, which I guess I could actually. I could move those connect Technic pieces. Yeah, it's like if you go one click too far. What do you mean it's missing a piece? Kimberly, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'll get those minifigs sent out tomorrow. That thing. I love this thing way more than I thought that I would. How long did it take? 2 nights. Well, three actually. I did a little bit last night. I basically did the two lower wings last night for a little bit. So, let's see what time is it right now. 11. Seven live hours. Ah, KGB, you're amazing. Thank you. No, Kimberly, like they're getting sent out tomorrow because I got to stop by the UPS store and send out some other stuff. So all good. Bricks, what do you mean it's missing a piece? Don't do that, dude. That's not cool. That's what I was getting my phone for. Let's see this Venator. Ooh. Okay. Epic placement. of the Star Wars. I love it. Dude, look at that thing. I understand why they can't. I just finished a smaller version of the Millennium Falcon. Nice. The one that Enoch, the one that's like that big. Oh, my camera's. I moved my camera. You. That big? Whoop. Oh, there's Nala. Oh, say hi to Cass. You're just on camera, babe.
Hey.
Hello. Um, but yeah, KGB. I don't know if you ever saw any of the Clone Wars stuff, but you know how like the middle part like opened up and basically everything underneath is all the hangers. That'd have been kind of cool if they could have done that, but I understand why they can't. It's like the same thing with the Falcon. Like as big as the Falcon is, like they couldn't do every single compartment, but it's still cool to look at. And Enoch, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, I want to start building it. It's only 11, right? Right? Start the Venator. Do 4 hours of the Venator. You actually looked over at me. The only problem is that's right, Jeff. She didn't say no. I just need to turn the lights a little bit this way because it's a larger build, so I need to make sure that this area over here is well lit. You know, so babe, I'm just going to have to turn this light towards you just a little bit. This would be so much better if she was actually paying attention and looking at me. I was sitting there saying how I was joking, saying I had to turn the light this way towards you because the big build. It's going to be like that. KGB's got a big desk table that she's working with. It won't fit on my desk.
You maybe you should build something. Keep building because you have too much energy over there.
Get her a sleep mask. We had a sleep mask. What happened to that sleep mask? That thing was fantastic, by the way. I use it a couple times. It's great. Almost as good as a weighted blanket. Weighted blankets are awesome. All nighter. Mm. No, I actually, I mean, I will sleep tonight, but I definitely want to be. If I didn't have to meet this guy tomorrow now and have to actually think about what I was going to say, I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Sure. But dude, this thing. I'm not sure that I'm crazy about the angle of it. Like I kind of wish that it was more like that. Just a slight angle, right? But like, yeah, whatever. Exactly. I gotta be able to think about the things that I'm saying and not fumble over my words. But maybe I'm gonna have to. We've talked about it so much and have joked about it so much that one of the nights when I'm doing the Titanic or the Venator, I'm gonna have to do an all nighter. I owe it to you guys. Even if you guys are like, okay, I'm going to sleep, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to stay up because I told you that I would. We joke about it long enough. Dude, that thing is awesome. Mm, dang. If you're able to get this, I highly recommend it. That is such a cool build. I'm gonna be neurotic about these things being straight. Gosh, I gotta put this somewhere where my kids won't mess with it. The little savages. I don't know if you guys. They actually have. Let me see if I could. So inside the cockpit, I thought this was a cool little. They actually have like the little thing that pops down when he goes to shoot the torpedo. It doesn't slide back and forth very well, but it can. But it's actually kind of cool. But yeah, watch, check this out. If you try to put them in there, it don't work. Is this one retired? No, this set is not retired. So see, like, because it's not like an actual Lego, a chair for minifigs. See, Luke's too tall. I'd have to. I'd have to Darth Maul him, and then put him in there. See, then it looks like he belongs. Well, maybe not. He can't see over the dash. I know, right? Dude, what a cool build, man. Where am I gonna put it? Don't know. I don't know. I might honestly. I might. Oh, wrong camera. I might put it up there. So that's where I've got the Venator and the Stinger Mantis. But I might move all that and put this up there. See, and that's where I got the little mini Falcon. Not mini Falcon, but the smaller one. So, yeah, maybe up there. That's the safest place, to be honest. I'll say this too, actually, concerning this build. If you're gonna get a build, and the funny thing is the price is about the same. I don't know what the difference is between this X-wing and the Red 5, like the UCS X-wing and the Red 5. I have not compared them side by side. There is a little bit difference in like the colors and stuff like that, but you could get the Red 5 X-wing for about the same price as the UCS X-wing. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate how I got this one. I appreciate having it. I love it. But if it was if it was a Red 5, like that would be a little bit, kind of cooler, I guess. But you could pretty much get the Red 5 for about the same price. So if you were thinking about getting, an X-wing of this size, this one is 1 second. $240. This is $240. Um, but so like, wait, this can't be the same one. Yeah, I think it is. So on Bricklink, there's a guy selling it used. Oh, he's in South Korea. Hold on a second. how do I filter? So I'm just gonna search for people in the U.S. So there's a guy selling it used. Set is complete with minifigures, great condition, no box or instructions. But used, you could get the Red 5, and that's a UCS. It's a UCS version for 135 bucks. So it's actually cheaper. I don't know what version I was looking at before, or if there's a different version. One second. There's another guy that's selling the box instructions, 100 parts, all of it, 74 extra parts, certified free shipping, insurance, loaded 48, 180. This is, let's see, I think it's 10240. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, 10240 is the part number or the item number. And again, like the dimensions and all that are almost exactly the same. It's just, yeah, I mean, it looks so similar. This one has the engines are definitely bigger. This one, the Red Five's got like a gray nose, gray cannons. I mean, it. Yeah, I'm sure you're looking at it now. So, Red Five is retired. No, and again, it's 10. Let me go back. 10240. So, I mean, oh, that camera froze. Sweet. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, that was on TikTok Live. So yeah, it's. I mean, for 140 bucks, you can pretty much get the same thing, but it's the Red 5 version, which again, that'd be cool because that's Luke's X-wing. But this one's still pretty awesome. Which set number do you have, Jeff? Dude, that TIE Interceptor would be sweet to go along with this one. Oh yeah, the Tantive 4. I don't have that one yet. 75301. All right, 1 second. Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, that thing's still pretty cool though. There's a lot of detail in that one. Who's the minifig? Why am I not recognizing the old man? General who? General Dodonna. I vaguely remember that guy. Dude, I want that. Is this retired? It's retiring soon. Boarding the Tantive 4. Kind of want it just for that Fives minifig. Please do, man. Samuel Ricardo, this channel's got. Thanks, man. How you doing tonight? I just got done building this. Now I'm looking at different Lego sets with another guy on here. But I just got done. This is the UCS X-wing, and this thing is so awesome. Like I want to build another one. I love X-wings. Oh man, too much cool stuff. Do you see they have a Scarlac pit? That's funny. Trap a character inside. I like how they put Boba Fett in there. For all the people that I know that are doing they're doing like Tatooine or Mos Eisley mocks. That's definitely got to be a must on there. Oh, hey, they actually have the new Death Star on the website now. What a giant paperweight. Uh, the retired Lego sets of the show for cost hit about 10 sets. He said bringing more October 5th. Well, if he's got, hopefully by October things will be a little bit different for me. If he's got the Red 5, that 10240, if he's got that one and he sells it for anything less than like 140 bucks, let me know because I might be interested in getting that one. Okay. All right, what time is it? 11:30. I'm gonna save the other build. It's got to go up there. Babe, did you see this thing?
I saw it.
Look at it.
I'm looking at it.
This thing. I feel like I'm holding a model from what they shot the movie with. Kind of looks like it, right? Oh no. Okay. Remy's gonna freak out when he sees that. Am I getting a light kit for it? I actually haven't looked at a light kit for this one. Let's see. It just depends. Like if they have a bunch of like weird lights on it. Uh 75335. Is that what I have? 75335? Yeah. No. At least not this light kit. No. See, this is what I don't understand. Like the engine lights look great. But why do they have to do some of this other stuff to it? Here, hold on a second. Let me do this so I can still see the chat. Remember the yeah, you know how I was just holding it and I was like doing this with it. I just looked back at the chat and KGB said, "Stop touching it, Caleb. Remember the kingfisher." Good point. Good point. All right, hold on a second. I can do this. Um, oh, cool. Okay, you guys can see this, right? Try and expand it just so we can. This is why I wouldn't get this thing. Like, what's with the blue lights that run along the bottom and like just make it look like the movie, like it does in the movie. But this is also just brick bling. Like, These guys are expensive, but they've got some of the best stuff out there. Oh, look at that, KGB. Did you see that? It's the Venator. Look at that. Oh. Okay. See now this? Look at that. Like that's what I'm talking about. Wait, his lightsaber lights up. But see how it's just simple? But the engines on that. But dude, that's the thing. So you're paying $70 for the four engine lights, his lightsaber light, which is cool. There's a light. Oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind. His lightsaber doesn't light up. It's just that light lights the stuff. It makes the lightsaber look like it's glowing. And then you've got some lights in the cockpit, which is cool because that's like what. But that is, I would be more up for that. But dude, for $70, well, that can always be added. Um, yeah. So I would get see and like this, dude. How awesome does that look? But look at this, $180 for this light kit. Now I will say their um, Light My Bricks does have some of the best cables, and even like the way that some of their parts fit, like their power distribution clips to the Lego, or like it basically is like a Lego piece, whereas like a lot of the other ones are just like kind of like sticky back. Um, but their cables are flat, and you could actually run them underneath, like how they show here. Um, yeah, so it is a little bit better, but you're paying for it. I mean, I've been happy so far with the stuff from Brickling. I wish it was some of the parts were a little bit shorter, like some of the cables are a little bit shorter, but it's been pretty good so far. Look at that light kit for the Vader bust. Okay, this is probably one of the coolest light kits that I've seen. That is awesome. What happened? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. See, and so like here for the Falcon, the UCS Falcon, like this is fantastic, right? The lights in the front, a couple of lights in the back, the cockpit lights up. The engine just look that I mean that looks absolutely incredible. They got some lights on the inside. The ramp's got a light. Again, the cockpit, right? Look at that. Looks cool. $180 though. Like that's just insane, I think. Oh, for those of you guys who have the R2D2, their R2D2 is like perfect. See that? Like, dude, $50 though. I have this one. That looks pretty cool. I never thought about putting a light kit on it, but that does look pretty cool. Yeah, the R2 kit is pretty cool. This is, and then this is for the smaller Falcon. That's what I want. I want it to just look like that. Like that's perfect. But $60 for 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. Steep. The Tana 4 looks awesome. I wanted to see. I know they have a Rivendell. Yeah, their Rivendell says 140. Oh, Balrog kit. $200 for the Barador. It's wild. That is a trip. All right. I'm going to go find a good home for this X Wing. Somewhere out of the reach of the kids.
Why don't you put it right there? Just clean that off.
That's probably what I'm going to do. Thanks for chiming in randomly. You always seem to jump into those parts where you can delegate. It's like your brain just is like
Naturally bossy.
naturally bossy.
You would still be sitting there trying to find a place for it if I didn't jump in.
Probably.
Just want to clarify.
No, you're probably right. So if you're talking about Gondor, yeah, then right back to sleep. Exactly. That's her role as boss, baby boss. Um, she didn't like that. Yeah, some people were talking about it. What? No. I believe what I heard is they're doing a Minas Tirith. I don't know. I don't think they have pictures or anything, but that's just like the rumored set. But apparently, it's going to be another. It's going to be like a big set. It's going to be like $1,000 Lord of the Rings set. Rumor not confirmed. Yeah, probably true. Well, it better be, and they better not Death Star it. Like if they take Minas Tirith and like just kind of cut it in half, or cut it in a quarter, and then just like that would, I don't know, that would be disappointing. But I'm just kind of curious, like how do you do Minas Tirith unless you do like a really big but small, kind of like the Colosseum architecture size, like something like that, where it's like an architecture build, but like Minas Tirith, it's like this tall, kind of like this wide type of thing, or do you just do a section of it? Like I thought one section that they might do if they kind of just did a piece of it was is they would do like the very top of the city with like the big kind of protruding rock with the white tree and the throne room and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait to see if it's even true or not. But I don't know. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping they do more Lord of the Rings sets, like remake Helm's Deep, do a Rohan, like stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. Worst case, there's always stuff on Rebrickable that you can do. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna build next, and I don't know when I'm gonna go live next. It'll definitely be before Sunday. I'm not gonna be able to wait that long. I'll figure out. The Shire is pretty cool. Ask Bricks. The Shire expansion is also really cool, as well as the Rivendell expansion, the Barador expansion. So, yeah, good times. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's always fun. and I will let you guys know when I'm going to go live again next couple days. Definitely won't be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm busy. Friday night might be busy. So maybe Saturday night.